I was 22 when I was given the opportunity to buy Bodytrack. At that time I was very naive and I'd just finished, been a year out of my degree. I was very passionate about exercise physiology, but probably unaware of how much a business takes to run at that particular point in time. And there's been some really big ups and downs, but I think the biggest part is it's been a life learning experience. I've been able to work with so many people along the way, both as clients and as team members. I've developed relationships which I've had for this whole time, and there'll be relationships that I'll probably have for life. So it's been an amazing journey. Well, 2022 marks our 15 years of being a business of exercise physiology, and it's special because, particularly within the industry, there's not a huge amount of businesses in exercise physiology that are 15 years old. We've really prided ourselves on just continual growth in all areas. To look back on when I started at Bodytrack and when I first purchased the business, it was just myself and another EP. And now we've got a team of 19 as of today. It's been an iceberg worth of work, but it's been an amazing progression, and 15 years is a big milestone for us as we now have 3 clinics, and it's exciting times ahead. So I would say close to 1,000 hours over the 15 years of doctors' meetings that we've had. Probably the best part of that is that it's started off with about 20% of GPs understanding what exercise physiology was, and now I'd say closer to 80% now. So a massive industry change over the last 15 years in that area. And then we've gone through lots of stages of growth. One of the most exciting times is when we first put someone on front of house, and that was for 10 hours a week. In 2016, we moved down here to the West Rugby facility. It was a brand new building and we were the first tenants. We were involved with architects from day one, so it was fantastic to have something that was built for us as well.
In 2021, in March, we opened in Sherwood as well. And I was fundamental in that approach of opening in Sherwood because I thought, we're doing a brilliant job in Toowong, let's grow our community, and that's part of our mission statement as well, optimise the health and lives of those in our community.
And our values, our acronyms GAGE, genuinely want to help people, and that's our #1 value. We have team members that genuinely want to make a difference in someone's lives. We're always improving, that's our 2nd value. We always want to strive to see how can we do something better. And then going above and beyond is our 3rd value. We like to do those little extra percentages for people to make a difference in their life. Sometimes a phone call if they're in hospital, or a visit, but it can also be making a coffee for a team member. The last one is exuding professionalism, and that's, for us, is really important for the type of services that we offer. It really runs down onto the point that we respect each other, and we respect ourselves, our clients, and each other in the team. And that's really important for us to keep day to day a high quality of work that we do.
My name's Lou Jury and I've been at Bodytrack for 13 years. When I first started coming to Bodytrack, there was one clinic up in Woodstock Road in Toowong. My office happened to be right behind Dan's clinic, and he'd just taken over from the previous owner, who I believe still comes to Bodytrack today. It was a very small family type, one-on-one personal relationship clinic, and what Dan has done since then, in all of those years, in 15 years, is take that personalised approach and then apply it to the wider Bodytrack network we see today. So what you see back in, when I started in 2009, you actually see replicated today, and that's testament to Dan's wonderful approach to Bodytrack.
A lot of different business back-end things that we've worked on over the years to really, I suppose, be able to hold the quality of work that we have today still. And that includes front of house, management, EPs with all different skill sets, and also a system back of house that has all our processes and things like that. The journey's been long in some ways. I suppose what keeps me moving forward is just the passion for being able to help people, and we see that every day, which is so cool.
Hi, my name's Makushla Jackson, and I've been coming to Bodytrack for 15 years. So I'm going to read you a text I sent to Dan on the 1st of May 2020. DR, do you know why you're so successful at such a young age? Because you backed yourself, you've always been passionate and expert about what you do. You had the guts to take big risks, then worked your guts out for 15 years. You still do all of those things, but you can now ease the brakes and be home to play with Chloe, obviously now Mia as well. It's been joyful to watch all that unfold and smile inside every time I see you. You now have a more ripened self-assurance without being an arrogant person I used another word, and your demeanour has precisely the tiniest amount of knowing you're the boss, and it's all because of you. And you walk with a spring in your step that only clients like Michael Maloof and I would detect. The end.
I wouldn't take anything back from where I was back then, and I think just to realise that everything ebbs and flows, and sometimes things will seem really intense or overwhelming, but to realise that every day is different in business, and also just the amount of people that you'll be able to help over the next 15 years is almost unfathomable back when I was first starting off in the business.